Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to go through my full range of mobility and warm-up stretches for my pressing training. So whether it is log press, dumbbell press, axle press, whatever it is. Now this will be a great warm-up for whatever you're doing. If you're just doing a gym session, working on those shoulders, even if you're doing bench press, this is a really good warm-up and it's one you really should be doing. So I run through this fairly quickly, but it's up to yourself. If you want to take longer on each of these moves, go for it. So starting with the neck, and we're keeping that head nice and central. We're just dropping the ear to the shoulder. After that, we're moving side to side. I'm just going to do 4 or 5 on each of these, and we're going chin to the chest and then back up towards the ceiling. You don't want to force this back too much, just go to what's comfortable. And then we're going to do rotations. Again, especially at the back, you don't want to force your neck back into compression too much. Just go to what's comfortable. You're going to bring the hands together and you're going to rotate the wrist as far around as you can, really pushing it to the limits. Don't have to do this particularly fast, just try and get a full range of motion and the opposite direction. A lot of cracking going on with my wrists. From there, I'm going to bring the elbows up, so thumbs or fingers on your shoulders, you're going to rotate forward. Switch to rotating backwards. That's very important. Try and get those hands onto the shoulders. Some people's biceps will be a little bit bigger. They'll struggle to get those hands down. But try if you can. From there, we're going to grab a broom handle if you have one. And you're going to do rotations over the head and down to the lower back. When you're doing this, try and set your shoulders back. Don't leave them loose. It's quite difficult to get it back then. So squeeze them back and down, and you'll be able to go down a little bit further. If you can't go down all the way, just bring it to here and back, or as far as you're able to go. You're trying to get all the way down. As it becomes easier, or as the flexibility increases, you're going to bring your hands further and further in on that bar. Next one we're going to do, we're going to bring hands in the center, down at the groin, and then you're going to bring it up and round to the back. Bring the elbow up nice and high, so it's like a reverse swim. So the elbow comes up, stay in line with the wrist, and then around the back. Elbow as high as you can, bring it all the way back, really stretching out those shoulders. From there, we're going to tricep, so bring it above the head, try to reach those fingers down as far as you can. You really want to keep that head up on this move, you don't want to be down here. Try and keep the head up as much as you can. Walking the fingers down a little bit further. Feeling the stretch all along the tricep. Relax that down, go to the other side. Same thing, try and bring those fingers as far down as you can, keeping the head up. You're feeling that tricep stretching out along the side there. Next one we've got zombie arms. So bring the hands over and under. So you're keeping those hands up at the level of your shoulder. There's no bend at the elbows. So you'll see the arms are perfectly straight. You're going over and under. Again, warming up those shoulders. Doesn't matter if by accident you keep going under or keep going over, that doesn't really matter too much. There, we're bringing the feet together, hands down by the sides, and you're dipping down to either side. Trying to get that hand down as far as you can. Through all these moves, as you go to the extreme, as you go to the real stretch, breathe out, and you'll try and get that a little bit further. Once you breathe out, you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Bring the feet together, Hands behind the head, interlock the fingers. And you're going to crunch down and bring the hips forward. So you're squeezing the glutes, rolling those hips forward and crunching down. So this is warming up that core, also warming up the hips. Next one we've got is our lat stretch. So you're going to bring the hands up over the head, bend over to the side, and really reach that top hand over as much as you can. If it helps, you can grab the wrist, pull that arm over. You'll feel the stretch all along down your side, from your lats down to your hip flexor. Back up into the center, change side. So I'm grabbing that wrist and pulling the arm across the body. Next one, I'm going to bring the hands in front of the body and rotate towards the back. Now you're picking a point on the wall behind you and trying to get further every time you look. We're going to increase that now by bringing the hand out to the side. So one hand comes into the chest, the other reaches out behind you and trying to go further each time you do it. Last one we've got is our hamstring stretch. So feet coming together, you're going to reach down as far as you can, trying to touch those toes if you're able to. If not, try and do the stretch without bending your knees, but only go as far as you can. So if you're going to here, that's fine. If you can get down to your toes, that's brilliant. Again, breathe out through the stretch. Go a little bit further. And you're trying to bring that chest to the knees. Don't try and bring your head to the knees, bring your chest to the knees. And relax back up. So that's it. Now I'm ready for my pressing day. I hope you found this helpful. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.